On this week's episode of Cooking with Collin, we tackle the venison backstrap. First things first, you always got to salt your meat. And then you got to open your wine. And you always got to sample your wine. Good pick. And then you want to cut your shallot. Mincing shallots sure does make me emotional. Boy, those are some good looking shallots. Definitely going to have to sample the wine again. Now we mince the garlic, but I'm not quite sure the difference between a clove and a head. Our recipe calls for 6 cloves, but I'm not quite sure this is correct. We now have 6 garlics minced and ready to go. Our next step is to butter the pan. Now we add the meat. The meat's looking good. Maybe we should sample some wine. Still a good choice. That is some good looking meat. So now we let the meat rest for a little while we sample some more wine. The next step is to add the shallots. And then we add the garlic. And then we remove the mixture from the heat. Now we mix 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce with about this much Worcestershire sauce. We also want to add some mustard in there. And then we want about a cup of beef broth. Now we have to glaze the pan with red wine. Now we add our mixture. Now is a great time to sample the wine again. Now we want to let the boiling cool down while we slice the backstrap into medallions. Boy, I sure do love medallions. Now I want to add the cream. And then we add the garlic and the shallots in. And a little more cream. And we're going to let this settle for a little bit. While the sauce is settling, we're going to sample some more wine. I think now is a good time to add the venison backstrap to the sauce. And we're just going to let this cook for a little while we boil some noodles. Boy, everything is going great, which means we should probably sample some more wine. Boy, that sure looks delicious. What's dinner without a glass of wine? Delicious. Alright, that's it for this week's episode. Make sure to tune in next week, and we'll figure out what we cook then.